Hey guys, Matt Bishop here. We are on the tour bus at Rock Allegiance Festival here in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and I'm here with John and Ben from Blackstone Cherry. Guys, you just killed it out there. How was the set today?
It was good. It was a short set for us, you know.
I just have to point out you have more energy than we do right now.
I know.
So
well, we were
much
just
more.
talking about that. These daytime shows.
Yeah.
Obviously, some of the guys, we went out on stage at 2:25, and some of the guys aren't even out of bed at that point.
Yeah, I'm personally out. I'm guilty. I'm normally not awake until at least 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's just me.
It's just rock and roll, man.
So we were on a roller coaster by what, 12?
Okay, we had to go ride a roller coaster for a radio thing this morning.
Of
and
course.
then come back and get ready. So it was kind of a rushed morning.
The crazy twins are the ones that actually did it. John Fred has vertigo and Chris is scared of his own shadow.
Yeah.
So.
We had a good time though. It was a good show. A lot of good bands here today, so it's fun.
Is this kind of like, you know, like a summer camp stop for you guys, getting a chance to see all these other bands and, you know, mingle around and see
like
old friends?
It's like rock and roll Thanksgiving. You know, everybody meets at catering.
That's the cool thing with these festivals that, you know, a lot of the bands we've toured with extensively, and then you don't see them for months or years, and then you come to these festivals and everybody meets back up, you know, and the crews all see each other, so it's just really neat.
Yeah, who all do we have? We got 3 Days Grace today, Buck Cherry,
Seether. We played with Puddle of Mud before, but yeah, lots of friends here today.
We were talking outside, the first time I ever saw you guys live was in '06 with Buck Cherry.
Right.
Yeah. Well, here we are. Fast forward. You guys are winding down with your tour. Well, how was Europe? Geez, we're like skipping ahead.
It's Europe's always great for us. It's really been a blessing that we caught on so quickly over there.
Yeah.
We were able to go over there and played a lot of people. We're really thankful for that. But, we did a big tour in March, a headline tour. That was our biggest one we've ever done over there. It was awesome. And then we went back in the summertime and did a lot of festivals and a couple headline shows. And then we came back here. So we'll probably see Europe. I'm not sure when we'll see it again, you know, probably with a new release. But it's always fun to go over there, you know, and see all those friendly European faces.
We like the food.
Oh,
that's a joke. That's a joke, actually.
Oh, really?
The German food's actually amazing. For pretty much everywhere else you go, it's kind of hit and miss.
Yeah.
It's kind of like good luck.
Well, let's talk about not food-wise, but show-wise, the U.S. versus Europe. You guys played some pretty big festivals over there.
Yes.
European festivals are notorious.
Yes.
We're at a festival today here in America. Are we catching up at all? Is the festival scene in America getting bigger and...
I mean, this is awesome.
Yeah.
A festival like this is fantastic. The closest thing, in my opinion, that I have seen to a European festival, as far as the way they have it laid out, is probably Rock on the Range in Columbus.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's because they have everything so organized. Like the press is all in one area, and then they have the artist area, and then this and this and this and this, and so many stages, which is kind of like it is overseas. Like the Download Festival is laid out just like that. They've got 5, 6 stages, but one main area for all the artists and press and stuff. And that's kind of how Rock on the Range is. And it's a multi-day event too, which you don't see a lot of those here like you do overseas. You know, you'll see like 4 or 5 day festivals over there. You know.
Yeah.
But
They've got, what's the festival that's 7 days over there? It's like 120,000 people. I can't remember where it is. I just remember hearing about it. We haven't done it, but I can't imagine sleeping in a tent, getting dirty every day, no option for shower for a week.
No, I couldn't do it.
Me either.
Couldn't do it.
Well, you guys are winding down. 3 shows left on this album cycle. Home for a little while, and then getting to work on the next record.
Right.
What can we expect this time around? Have you guys been writing some songs in the meantime, or are we hitting the drawing board fresh?
I'll probably hit it fresh.
Pretty fresh, yeah. We've got some songs that haven't been released on previous albums. Not necessarily because they weren't the best or anything, they just weren't right for the time, you know? Like I say 3 or 4 songs that I personally would like to kill somebody just to get them on a record because I like them so much. But there'll be a couple like that, but for the most part it'll be fresh material, you know, us sitting around a room throwing Coke cans at each other, saying, no, I like it better like this.
Hashing out ideas. That's just part of the process.
Do you guys go into the studio with, you know, a particular concept in mind? Not necessarily a concept album, but we want to write a lot of songs with this theme, or is it just
Not
kind
really.
of whatever comes out, comes out?
Like Folklore and Superstition is probably the closest thing to a concept record that we've done or probably will do, and we didn't even know that it was when we did it.
Yeah, after
You
it
know.
came out, we're like, wow, this is a lot of weird topic, swampy song.
Yeah,
And the artwork
very
was
southern.
But it wasn't an intentional
Kind of
thing,
deal.
you know. You can't really preconceive, in my opinion, it's not right to preconceive a creative process because
Right.
you just kind of have to let it come out naturally. Like In My Blood, we didn't even have that song when we were in the studio.
No.
It came out, you know, a day before we were supposed to start recording. You know, and some things just happen like that, you know. So we never really stopped writing, and that's an example of that. We wouldn't have had that song if we said, okay, we're done writing now, we got all the songs, you know, we would have never had it in my blood. Just gotta, you know, just gotta keep on going and see whatever your mind or whatever your influence about comes up with.
Intro our awesome tour manager, Joe Miller. Come on.
Joe, what's up, man?
Come on.
How are y'all?
You just walked up and ruined the interview, so you might as well just stick in.
No,
I'm just
no.
messing with you. Love you.
Can we get a piece of paper put on his door and jar in here?
It's no big deal. It'll be fine. We like the chaos of people running through.
We'll close this. Yeah.
So, do you guys have, I know this is so tough to answer, but is there like a timetable for the new record? Are you guys, you know, going home with like a schedule in mind, or is the creative process just have to kind of run its course?
Kind of a little bit of both. Like, I mean, I think we all have like our personal goals of when we want to, you know, actually start writing. So we're taking a little bit of a break at first. And we all, you know, personal goals of we want to start writing here, be done writing here in the studio here, you know, so on, so we can, you know, get back out and tour and everything. Because, like for me, I love obviously time at home. I got 2 kids, you know, all that. Got a great family and everything. But this is part of who I am. You know, I love touring. I love being on the road. So being away from that for too long is, I mean, it's like saying, hey, you're not allowed to eat food for the next 3 months. Try that. It doesn't work.
No.
You know, so it's kind of like that with us, you know, being on the road. It's part of who we all are, and in one way or another, different levels of it and all that. So, I mean, not to mention the fact that you definitely want to get the album done, put it out and all that before the fans start forgetting who you are. You know, because, I mean, the last record we took a year off, and we wrote practically the whole time before we had what we thought was going to be good enough for our 3rd record. You know, hopefully we're not going to take that long this time. You know, 6 months would be awesome if we could do that. But even like at a year, that was like pushing too, like way too long.
Look at this guy.
That was
John
our
Fred
half-naked
Young.
Drummer, by the way. And why he was half naked from outside, I mean half naked in the back, I could understand, but outside, I don't know.
It's John Fred thing. I mean, who knows? You know.
Next, he'll come up here with his shorts on his head.
We were talking outside. You guys have a pretty cool little side project going on, a little music school action.
Yeah.
Yes.
What can you guys tell the fans more about that?
John and I and Jonesy, one of our crew members, and another guy that used to come on the road with us, who's a lifelong buddy of ours,
Shep.
Shep.
Mick Shepperson.
Yes.
Or Shin.
We have a company called Music Is Me, and it pretty much in a nutshell, we offer instrument lessons. We have a recording studio, graphic design, photography, video, really anything that is involved in a creative process. You know, we try and just kind of offer a one-stop shop, so to speak, for that. And you know, we outreach to our area. We outreach to we just recorded a band that came in from North Carolina. You know,
I was talking to a band yesterday from Germany.
yeah. So it's, you know, it's something cool that we're happy to be a part of, and it keeps us busy while we're home too. Because especially John and I, we're just not the types to
Sit still.
come home and sit. A couple days, sure, but after that, it's like
Yeah. Spend time with the family and all that, but then, you know, you got to have like at least 8 hours a day where you're doing something productive.
Yeah, yeah. You know, we figure, you know, we love music, so why not start something up that will keep us busy with that?
It's basically everything the record labels used to be, like in the early days of like Motown and early rock and roll and all that, plus a music school.
Yeah.
Basically that, but we're not going to put your record in stores for you. That's the only thing we don't do. We might eventually.
Yeah. Yet. Guys, thank you so much for sitting down with me. These
Thank you,
guys got to get naps and food and all that stuff. They just played a kick-ass rock and roll show. The tour's winding down, so I'm not going to tell you to go out and get your tickets, but Blackstone Cherry is heading into the studio very, very soon, folks. Hopefully something out in the next, year, maybe a little bit less.
Hopefully less.
Very nice. But To Hold You Over, Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea is out now on Roadrunner Records. If you're one of the few people that don't have it already, go pick it up and check out Music Is Me online. Super cool deal these guys got going on. And as always, crank it up, Blackstone Cherry style. We're out of here.